From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the L.A. Chargers. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Next, the receivers don't spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Here's Prescott. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 27 yards there, a first down. Throwing, Prescott. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First down, Arizona.
Now Prescott. This is Smith with a grab. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 26 yards. First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Devontae Smith, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals are on the board here first in the season opener. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
7, Chargers 0. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Chargers. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in. Had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? You give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Smith will come in motion right. Prescott to throw it. And he's got the hook up to Moore.
Number 2, DJ.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Looking to throw. Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
That play won't lead any highlight packages, but it did its job. They knew where the first down marker was, and were able to pick it up with the short pass.
Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Intended for DeAndre Swift. Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10. Prescott yet again. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Prescott able to use those legs of his to pick up the first.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
2nd and 10. To throw is Prescott. That's complete to Slayton. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's got room. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown, Arizona.
DeAndre Swift. 45 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Chargers 7. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, this is Omarion Hampton. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
To the right, there's Barner. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
I know some guys that love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
Lawrence will throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. On first down, it's Hampton. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Just shy of midfield. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Lawrence. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Timing is crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Daniel Whelan.
Here's Daniel Whelan now. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well. Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Prescott now. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Moore, the man in motion. Here's Prescott. Looks again for T.J. Hockenson, and he's got him again. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 39, Prescott. He's got the connection to Moore. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards there, a 1st down. They will run straight ahead with Swift. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very...
Here's a diving catch right side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cardinals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Charger drive about to get going. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Olave holds it in. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that will bring up 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Borregales now for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
The score, Cardinals 21, Chargers 14. Andy Borregales set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And not a great decision to bring it out there as he's tackled just beyond the 10.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Zone coverage there, they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Prescott fires one out wide, complete. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Prescott to throw on 4th. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Omarion Hampton, already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Chargers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. The extra point now for Borregales. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. And that flag accepted.
Andres Borregales set to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Moore, the motion man. Play action now. Prescott. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
That's what they have to do more defensively. Not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Prescott from the gun. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Elijah Molden. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
At the 42-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. They'll check this one down to Hampton. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Down right around the 25. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
That one out wide and intercepted. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Over the middle to Smith. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. Now Prescott. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
A pitch out to Swift here.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the line. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
But what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Here's Prescott. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And the Chargers hold tight down near the goal line. The Charger drive about to get going.
And this is potentially a nervy situation this close to their own goal line.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 6-yard line.
Lawrence. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1.
And the Chargers, 1st down.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't put anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us. Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Play action. It's Lawrence. He's got Barner down the field. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
The Chargers.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now Lawrence to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw is Prescott. This is Smith with a grab. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Prescott yet again. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. And remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
And that's another throw that could have been intercepted. Part of this, you credit the defense. They've been really stingy. But he's also made some really questionable throws. And that's another one right there.
Throwing. Prescott. Flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. They go play action with Lawrence. They'll roll him out right. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Halted in his tracks by Keanu Benton.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Now Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick here is good. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. And they'll accept that penalty. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
A draw play, Hampton. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
2nd and 6. Out quickly to Barner. So no gain on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Now Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. On now is Andres Borregales to try the field goal. From the right hash, this from 33. And that hits the right upright but goes in anyway. Oh, friendly bounce there that could have gone either way easily, but he gets it to go. And they have regained the lead. After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Moore, the motion man. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Looking left side. That's caught by Moore. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
A gain of 30. And the Cardinals 1st down.
Moore, the man in motion. Looking to throw. Prescott. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Prescott now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Prescott now. Being chased, and the pressure gets to him again. They'll go in the books. It's a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. They're certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's fourth. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Desperation time. Prescott on fourth. Looking here for Smith downfield. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cardinals have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Jake Bailey
set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Keanu Benton, the one who got in to bury him, but found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Wright. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10. At the 33-yard line.
Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a first and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
That ball caught by Slayton. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Prescott to throw it. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to load that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Now Prescott. Touchdown! Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cardinals are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth-quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Chargers 24.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Tyler Lockett. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Chargers. And that big fourth-quarter return, Charles, makes this a one-score game.
And now it all comes down to philosophy. All right, they just had a big return for a touchdown, so the momentum is high. Do you want to ride that and go for 2? Or do you just go ahead and kick the extra point and come back and rely on your defense?
Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
The score, Cardinals 35, Chargers 30. Andres Borregales is set to kick
So
off.
let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. Taken at the goal line. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
At their own 16-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
And this is the worry, because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important third down.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Here's Prescott. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it.
Even the most tenured quarterbacks can still get fooled from time to time. He clearly thought he had a throwing lane, but the defense shut it down and picked it off. I'm sure he's frustrated with himself, but I'm also sure they'll shake it off.
On the give, this is Hampton. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Omarion Hampton with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Chargers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So now a big play coming up as the Chargers are going to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the fourth. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. 10 yards there to start the drive and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First down, Cardinals.
Swift going to try up the middle. Taron Johnson made the stop.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Here's Prescott. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 38 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Prescott. Flushed out right. Sees his man along his sideline. That's Slayton with it. That one goes for 24 yards. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Prescott fires one out wide, complete. That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and
Swift is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3.
And that loss of yards there is not just on him. It's on the guys blocking for him. I mean, they're supposed to create some type of space or at least get a stalemate. They end up letting them through, and they ended up tackling him for a loss.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical third and goal now in a one-score game. To throw is Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
And his kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Hey, Ron.
To the right, there's Barner. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They'll work inside here. Hampton. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Lawrence. Rolling to his left. Tries the left side and finds Olave. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. That's Olave bringing in another one. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Here's 1st down.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Give here to Hampton. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Again, it's Hampton. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Touchdown, Chargers.
Borregales now for the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Makes the score, Chargers 43, Cardinals 38. Andy Borregales set to kick off.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Dak. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Now Dak. He's going to let it fly. And this is going to be dropped. Oh, my gracious. There is no one in his area code, but he could not hang on to it.
Oh, man, late in the tight ball game, every play so critical. You feel like you've got to find a way to come up with that football. That was put in a great spot, but it just didn't want to stick in his hands. That's a big letdown.
One last shot now for Prescott. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1. And one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of